promised to do this one downstairs in a bit, but it's safe to say I'm taking the rest of the week off. I've discovered this incredibly large pile of administration which I apparently have to deal with, which is a bit important because it's stuff from my accountant and everything as well. Some of you will have seen the predecessor to this video, Free the Tailor 1. I didn't actually think he was going to go to jail. I was wrong. And I've written to Mark Taylor today. As he's now in HMP Peterborough. I mean, what you know, there's not much you can say really. I was to do a whole thing of the case, say what had gone wrong, why it had gone wrong. You know what? I really think you can probably trust me by now. Mark Taylor's a guy who's been set up, really, and evidence was pretty much manufactured. The person giving evidence against him was coached by the police, I believe, which is illegal. A lot's gone on, and basically he shouldn't be in that place at all. I really... This is quite hard for me to say this stuff actually, because this shouldn't be happening. Cambridge police are an utter disgrace. That's the first thing to remember. In my case, they're ignoring so many crimes. I've actually just lost count of the amount of crimes the council and the government ombudsman and the auditor and everyone else has committed. And they're still harassing and distressing me and threatening to take me to court and this and that and the other. And turning up at my doorstep at 9 o'clock at night expecting me to just accompany 2 blocks down the station who don't even show me any ID. That really just gives you an example of who these people are, to be honest. In the run-up to the court case, Mark was arrested, I think he said 5 times. 5 times. Well, I mean, 5 times I come and knocked on his door and took him down the neck. I mean, they're just trying to make people look bad. They're just trying to paint people's names black, to be honest. And this is all about, someone's obviously going to get a promotion out of this, I would think. I really don't know. I gave up a long time ago asking why these people did things. To a large degree you have to accept that they've done them and move on. Except he's not moving anywhere because, they've got what they wanted. Which as far as I'm concerned is yet another illegal prosecution. So really, you can Google these people. There's a station in Hinchinbrook. There's a station in Huntingdon. There's a station in Cambridge. The chief constable is called Simon Power, which I'm sure a lot of you know who have watched my videos. The officers I've dealt with in the council case are an utter disgrace. Absolutely shambolic outfit who are clearly not at all interested in the public. So I can't, this is the way I get things across, so I can't do any more than this really, guys, but I said to him, if this happened, I'd do a video for him. I'd really appreciate it if just as many of you would write to Cambridge Police or contact Cambridge Police in any way, shape or form. I'm not suggesting any kind of violence, but obviously obviously we have within our power the ability to demonstrate and write letters, and that's called freedom of speech. And that's, I think Cambridge Police are actually trying to shut freedom of speech down, to be honest. I really do. They're the most utterly reprehensible group of individuals. And if you look at some of the stuff about the council, you realise that's pretty strong, because I think Cambridge Police are just the most utterly reprehensible group of coppers ever. I think they despise the taxpayer. I think they want to hurt us, somehow or something. I'm not quite sure. But like I say, yeah, I've given up asking why. So if anyone also wants contact details for Mark Taylor to write to him, because he's been sent down. He was sent down for 3 months last week. Please message me, and I'll give you that address. And please, let's just start standing up and fighting back against these people, because they are the most oppressive group of absolute animals I've ever come across in my life. And I've worked quite a few security jobs, including in nightclubs, and really, the bloke who starts a fight down a nightclub, or the people who have gangs out there on the street, they're not nearly as evil as these so-called police officers. These so-called police officers are just scum. They're not. I think they're subhuman, to be honest. I don't think they're even human beings, because they're just, Well, what can I say? I mean, you've probably seen some of my other videos if you're watching this one. So, yeah, if anyone wants to see Mark Taylor's address at the prison, then please message me. And if you want to send him messages of support and stuff, and like I say, let's start fighting back against these Nazis. That's all they are. This is the rebirth of Hitler. These people are just Nazis. They're into so many bent deals, and they're up to so much dishonest behaviour that I say these street gangs and the like just pale into insignificance compared to the so-called police. Disgusting human beings. Horrible, divisive. No, I'm not even going to call them people. They're not. So, please, I know a lot of you have given me a lot of support over my case, and this is obviously, this poor guy's in prison. All these coppers have done in this case is taken a hard-working taxpayer off the street. For no other reason, like I said, and probably one of them is due a promotion for it or something, And well, I'd ask them to take a look at themselves, but they clearly just don't care. So yeah, please get behind this guy if you can. I know a lot of you are very busy. It's not always easy. Don't know if I have the time, but get behind this guy if you can, and let's start asking a lot of questions all the time that these so-called authorities just cannot answer, and let's really start pushing them back. Because, well, it might do us a favour. I mean, at the minute, the only way I can see the direction this country's heading in is civil war, to be honest, the way these authorities are behaving. I really hope Cambridge Police are proud of sending an innocent person to jail. But then, like I said before, I think all their cases should be reviewed now, at least for the last 5 years, because there's obviously not an honest copper in Cambridge anymore. Anyway, thank you for watching.